welcome back to This Wife Budgets. I'm very excited to be cash stuffing our third paycheck for February. Okay, so I kind of made a big deal in January about how the month was really dragging on for me. February is not the same. It seems to be flying by so fast. I know it is one of our shorter months, so that could be why, or it could just be the fact that once we finally got through January, now the rest of the year is going to fly by super fast. So I don't know. We shall see month by month. I hope that you guys had a great week. I have had a bit of a busy week, but it's been better than last week, so that is a plus. We are finally getting on track for schoolwork. We had a little bit of catching up to do due to the holiday breaks and all of that stuff. So we are finally getting back on track, and that is exciting. So I'm going to show you guys what I got. I know that I said that I'd ordered some things from Etsy. I did the 52-week challenge envelope, and I will be bringing that out a little bit later on to show that to you once we go to stuff it. But I ordered these little cash breakdown, they're sticky notes, and they are fabulous. I used one today when I went to withdraw the money, and it just made it so much easier to fill out because I was writing all of this out myself on regular paper. So this definitely makes it go a lot faster and easier. So that was very exciting. I got these from, I don't know if you can see it, Budgeting for Success from Priscilla, and they are absolutely fabulous. So if you don't have these and you do this kind of sort of thing whenever you go to the bank, you will definitely want to check that out. There are several people on Etsy who sell them, so you know, you don't have to order from the same ones I did, but I'm just telling you who I used. So we're going to go ahead and stuff our change really quick, and I'm going to bring out, oh, this thing is getting so heavy. I'm going to set these over here. I'm going to bring out my sheet for that. I did blue this week. So we stuffed a total of, let me bring it up a little closer, $4.97. And so far in here we have $26.91, which is really exciting. So I'm just going to add this into here. And I will try my best to make it not so loud. I should have thought of that when I decided to use a 10, that it would be louder on the video, but yeah, I didn't even think of that. And yes, this envelope says groceries. I will be changing that out soon, but I just keep my change in there, so it's not really that big of a deal at the moment for me. Okay, there we go. I mean, it is so heavy. All right, there we go. So now we will unstuff. I'm just going to switch this over to the weather challenge because we will be doing that soon. It's kind of a warm day, I mean a cool day earlier, and now it's warm, so I have to pull up my sleeves. Welcome to the South. All right, so we're going to unstuff our cash envelopes. Groceries has $3. Miscellaneous has $2. Normally any leftover money from miscellaneous goes into mine and my husband's sinking funds, but today, since it's $1 bills, we're going to put it in the $1 savings challenge. And fuel had $1. So all of those will be going into here. Stand these back up for our $1 savings challenge, and I will just bring that over here so you guys can see that we have quite a few. I will probably count it to keep up with it at the end of February, and then from then on I will do it monthly, but since we started on into January, I'm just going to wait till the end of February to count that, and we'll kind of track that as well. So there we go. They're leaning a little bit because the change is so heavy. All right, so now we're going to count our money and see if we have what we think we do. So we have 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400, 420, 440, 460, 480, 500, 520, 540, 560, 580, 600, 620, 640, 660, 670, 680, 690, 700, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 800. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31. So we have $831. And these bills are in a mess. Okay, so I bought a Cricut with some of my birthday money. So I've been playing around with just some of the free vinyl that came with it. That's why it's kind of the same color. But I absolutely love it. So you will see more of my stuff. Some of my envelopes got some vinyl put on them as well. And that was very exciting. I absolutely love it. And I've been saying I was going to buy one like forever and just never got around to doing so. And so now I've had it for a couple of days and I cannot stop making stuff. Because if you remember in my first video, if any of you have watched that, I talked about I've kind of redone my pantry area and did a lot of organizing in there. So all of that, I'm going to be getting labels and, you know, my envelopes that didn't have labels now have labels. So it's very exciting. The things that you can do with a Cricut. Many of you probably know because a lot of you have Etsy shops and use them to make envelopes and such. So I know you know, but I'm very excited. So also, if you like cash stuffings, obviously, and you like this video, hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, so that you know when I upload videos, and give me a like and a comment and all those wonderful things, because I would love to have you back week after week joining me on my journey. A lot of you have been leaving comments. I absolutely love the comments. They are so just fun and just encouraging, and it makes this journey so much easier when you know you have a group of people around you that, you know, do the same things but are interested in the same things, and they're excited about your journey, and I love it. So yeah, anyway, we're gonna get right started, y'all. I don't even know. We're gonna get right into this cash stuffing. So groceries is getting $140 today. I did buy quite a bit of meat this past week, so I shouldn't need too many things, but we'll see what happens. Miscellaneous is getting $50. And fuel is getting $50. And those are stuffed for the week. I'm just going to set those to the side and pull out our bills binder. We're going to get started with it today. I'm just going to make sure you guys are in frame and can see that. Okay, so credit cards, as I told you, they're about to be paid off. So I am going to continue stuffing this, but I was putting $77 per week in there. This week I'm just putting $50, and next week I will probably either put $50 or less, just because we won't need as much of it. So $50, $100, $50, $200, $1, $2, $3, and $4. $204 into credit card payments. I am so ready to be done with the ones that we have. So we're taking a little bit of our income tax money and paying off what's remaining. And I will not have to deal with that from here on out, hopefully. So car insurance is getting $45. So I'm just going to do 2 20s and a 5. This is not due until the 28th, so we still have one more stuffing. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. So we have 170, which is actually what my insurance is. So the next cash stuffing will just kind of put us a little bit ahead, which is nice. See, look guys, Carnote finally got some vinyl on it. So nice. So Carnote is getting 88. I do love that color. I do have to get a background to go in here like the rest of these though. So I want to get one that kind of goes with this color, but I don't know. I just haven't went to Hobby Lobby to look at that just yet. So Carnote is getting 88. So 50, a 20, a 10, a 5. This money is so crusty. And 3 ones. Okay. So now we have 50, 1, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, and 176 into Carnote. Gym. So we had a whole thing with our gym this week. We actually signed up. Why am I doing that? I'm putting 17 into gym. Okay, so we signed up at this gym. It's actually about a 20-minute drive for us to get there. We have one that's closer, but this one was just a better deal for what we needed. I don't work out as much. I do a few things, but mostly I like to tan. So with the gym that we signed up for, there was a package to where we had the gym membership, but then tanning was also included. We told the people what we needed when we went in there. We were very open about, exactly what would serve our family best. And they gave us a plan. We signed up. We've been there since September of last year. So all this time we've been going back and forth. I usually tan. I use a few things there at the gym, a few amenities, and then my husband usually works out. And so we went on Thursday, which was yesterday. And when I went in there, there was all new. I didn't recognize any of the workers. And so I went to sign in to do my tanning session, and one of the ladies was like, "You can't tan. You don't have access to the tanning." And I'm like, "Why not?" And she said, "This membership needs to be in your name if you want to use the amenities on that side of the gym." And I was like, "We've been doing this for months." And she said, "Well, I don't know who told you could, but you can't." She said, "I'll let you do it today, but you need to fix this." So when I came out, because we had our daughter with us, so she can't go into the gym. So my husband sat with her, and then she and I were going to go shopping while he worked out. So I come out and I told him what happened, because I said, "You need to talk to him and see what we need to do to fix it." So he goes in there, and basically they were just saying that we would have to buy 2 separate memberships, which would end up costing us quite a bit more, which is fine in a way, but for as far as we drive, it just didn't seem worth it. So we ended up canceling our membership there, and we're going to try to get a membership at the one that is closer to us. And the reason we didn't go with it is because it was more expensive. But if it's going to be around the same amount and we drive less miles, it just makes more sense. So 10, 15, 16, and 17 going into gym. Today we will stuff this for the rest of the month and then go from there. So we shall see. All right, phone is getting 40. Sorry for the long story, but I just thought I'd go ahead and explain that. So phone now has 1, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270, 275, 280, 285, 286, 287, and 288 into phone. This is actually going to be due this coming up week, so some of this will be out of here for the next cash stuffing. School is getting 28. So 25 and 3 ones. My throat seems so dry today. I don't know why. 20, 25, 26, 27, and 28 into school. This was paid last week. Or this past week. Utilities is getting 55. And we now have 51, 10, 5, and 10. So 110 into utilities. And that is all of our bills for today. So now we will go to our longer term savings. Anniversary got one too. I'm so excited. So Anniversary is getting 15. Trying to build this up a little bit. Our anniversary is in June, and I would really like to have a few hundred in here to be able to do a little something. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, and 90. Now an Anniversary. Christmas is getting 25. Our goal for this is $1,000. So if we can stay on track at this point, we should have no problems, but who knows. 1, 20, 40, 50, 55, and 160. In Christmas. Car maintenance is getting 25. So we now have 20, 40, 45, and 50. In car maintenance. Dad's Day is not getting anything, and it has $46. Emergency fund is getting 25. Our goal for this is also $1,000 by the end of the year. So we have 1, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, and 180. We are almost to that 200 mark. So next cash stuffing, yay! Very exciting. Life policies is getting 5. I do pay these annually. 10, 15, and 20 is in there, and we just paid them at the beginning of February or the end of January. So okay, so I'm playing around with different fonts and different sizes. So this is a little bit smaller than I like, but I do like the font. So anyway, it's on there now, so I like it. Okay, memberships is getting 7. So now we have 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40 into memberships. That's exciting. Little bits do add up. Mother's Day is getting 10. So we now have 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, and 71. We're getting so close to 100 in there. The goal for this is 165 as well as Father's Day. So the reason I skipped Father's Day, I did it last week and this week, is because Mother's Day hits a few weeks before Father's Day. So I'm kind of trying to go ahead and bulk this up a little bit, and then we'll start stuffing them both again next week. Subscriptions is getting $3. And we now have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17 into subscriptions. Well, I didn't want to fit back down in there. Tags is getting 7. And this is due in October, and it should be around 165. So I don't think we'll have any trouble hitting those marks. So I have 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, and 51 in tags. Travel is getting $20. I did take some money out of here because for Valentine's Day, we did go do a few things as a family. Instead of doing gifts, I mentioned in the last video, I don't really do flowers and chocolates and whatever, so we did go just have a fun day. And so I took some money out of travel to take care of some of the expenses as well as the fuel, because we had to drive, I don't know, about an hour and a half. So some of this is gone, but that is okay. We don't have any big trips planned at the moment. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 620. And that is it for our pink binder, which is our longer term savings. And now for the gold binder, which never likes to stay open. My daughter is getting 5. And she now has 5, 10, and 15. And this is just for her if she needs random spending money. We try to build it up as much as possible, but sometimes she wants something, and so we'll pull it out of there if need be. Gifts is getting 35. Let me just double check my... Yes, 35. Okay. So I have bought everything as far as like actual things that I'm getting my sister for the baby shower. So now I'm just going to get a gift card because they live in a smaller space. So like a smaller house, so they don't have tons and tons of storage space. So instead of buying her like diapers and wipes and all of that stuff, I'm just going to give her a gift card so that she can buy as needed. So we have 50, 70, 90, 50, 70, 90, 100, and 105. Is that right? 50, 70, 90, 100, and 5. Yeah, okay. So I will be getting her a gift card, and then after next week, I will be giving, actually some of this will come out this week because I'm also contributing to a hostess gift. And so some of it will come out, and then next week's stuffing, all of it will come out to get the gift card. And then we'll start stuffing for my nephew's birthday. So haircuts is getting 10, and it now has 20. Home is getting 10, and it now has 10, 20, 30, and 35. My husband is not getting anything in his envelope. I'm not getting anything in mine, and mine is empty because I did buy the Cricut as well as some other stuff for my birthday. A lot of that was my birthday money. I just took everything out because it was the amount that I needed. So yeah, it's empty and I'm starting all over. Sinking funds, this is just extra money that I put in for little side jobs that I do, and it helps out on our sinking funds if we hit a week where my husband's paycheck is a little bit lower. So that just has $100 in there, and this is my 52-week challenge envelope. I'm going to take it out so that I can show you guys what it actually looks like. And I don't think I have a card. There's just like a thank you card that came with it, but it came from Budget Boo, B-O-O. No, sorry. Hang on. I think I'm wrong on that. I think these came from Budget Boo. I'm so sorry. I was confused. These came from Budget Boo. This came from Budgeting for Success with Priscilla. So, yeah, I was wrong. Anyway, now you know. So, it just says 52-week challenge. It's got these cute little glittery little stripes on it. And then on the back, and this actually detaches, but I'm just keeping it on here so that it isn't just like, you know, floating around in here. So I have this. I'm going to get my Sharpie right here because we have already stuffed, and I have the money in here. Let me pull that out. What happened? Okay. This may not work so well. I may have to end up gluing it or something. I don't know. Okay. So we've stuffed 2 weeks. So we have 50, 100, 1, 2, and 103. So I'm going to mark off 52, 51, and 50 because that is what we're putting in this week. So the total amount for this is $1,378. I'm not forcing myself to finish it by the end of the year, but that is the goal. So we have 50, 100, 150, 151, 152, and 153 in just 3 weeks of stuffing this. So yay! I absolutely love it. I really, really do. It's super cute. So I'm just going to stick that back in there. And then we have our weather challenge. I don't know if you can see the color of the font. It was another just a free theme that came with my Cricut. So the weather challenge envelope is here, and we are adding $16 to that today, which will be our last little bit of money. And we now have 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 5, 10, 11, 12, and 13. $113. So, how that works, if you're new here, we'll bring this over, is I have this weather tracker. It's like a jar here. It's got some little things on here for decorations. So, January the 1st, the temperature was 65 degrees. So I stuffed $65 into the envelope. February the 1st, it was 64 degrees. So each week of February, I'm stuffing $16 to make up to 64. So I stuff it weekly instead of monthly. I've seen it done both ways. For me, weekly just works better. So then March the 1st, which is just in a week or so, we are going to see what the temperature is. We'll divide that. We'll write down the total. Then we'll divide that so that we know how much we're putting into here. So that is how it works. Then at the end of the year, we'll see how much we've saved. It's one of those things you really don't know until the end gets here, because you don't know what the temperatures are going to be, especially here in the South. So I'm very excited about that. So we actually do have a nice little envelope for that now, and we have $113, which is so exciting. It's amazing how quickly the envelopes start to add up with just small amounts. I mean, like my Mother's Day and Father's Day, I was originally just adding like $7 a week, and then like they're all the way, like Mother's Day is getting really close to 100. It's like it's $71. So just small amounts can really, really, really make a difference. So I encourage you, if you're searching for budgeting ideas or interested in budgeting and you happen upon this video, just go for it. It is amazing. Next month in March, I haven't decided on a date yet, but I will be coming out with a video to kind of show you how I break down the whole idea of budgeting for me. So I'll be going through like how I got started, how I started putting money in my envelopes right away, how it works for me according to my bills, and how I figure out what's going into my sinking funds, how I decided on which savings challenges to do. So I'll be breaking down every bit of that for my budget, and I'm hoping that it will just encourage someone maybe who's looking to start budgeting. And because for so long I was like, I can't do this, we don't make enough money to budget. Really, we did. I was just looking at it all the wrong way, because I will not call no names, but I was reading books from certain people and it just wasn't making sense to me. But I found the budgeting community here on YouTube, and it literally changed my life. So that will be coming in March, just kind of an explanation and to kind of help maybe someone who is trying to get into it but don't really know where to start. This will help you to understand and to know what you need to do, and hopefully it'll help someone. Or maybe if you're just interested in how I got started, you can take a watch for that video. So definitely subscribe, like, comment. I love getting you guys comments. It's so awesome. Just puts a smile on my face to know that the community I'm building around me is encouraging me on my journey. I try to do the same for a lot of you that I follow. So that is what we're here for. I'm very excited. I hope that you all have a great weekend. Get out and do something fun. It is supposed to be nasty weather where I am all the way until next week, in the middle of the week. So I don't know. We shall see. My daughter's been wanting to go to the park for like almost 2 weeks now, but between the rain and the freezing cold weather, I know. See, so for the 1st of January and the 1st of February, we had really high temperatures, but literally like a day or so later, it is so cold. And the only time it warms up is when it's about to rain or it is raining. So the weather's been a really big mess here, but hopefully towards the end of February, we're going to start seeing some warmer temperatures and more nice weather to where it's not so much rain. I'm hoping March isn't really rainy, because I really would like to start getting outdoors with the weather warming up. And really, we love to go hiking and things like that. So I'm really excited. I hope that you all have a great weekend, and I will see you next Friday. Bye-bye.